Namaste to the soul group, soul family, star family, subconscious community, and anyone tuning into this video from around our planet here. Today on this beautiful Wednesday, day of Mercury here, and this is actually going to be a video where we're going to talk about our Earth Week here. And this video is being made in 2019, so I really want to get to talking about the transits for today. But we're going to hopefully get to that right after this. I just want to make this video real quick because I've had this set up on my whiteboard for a little bit. It's pretty, you know, so I want to make this video so I can erase this and move on to the transits for the next video. So lots of good stuff going on. Yeah, we're just going to talk real quick about this Earth Week here, which here in 2019 and probably for the last several hundred years has been modified, and now we adhere to a 7-day week, which, you know, for cats like me who are in their 20s or something like that, you know, we've known this our entire life. Most people, if not everyone alive on the planet right now, has known this system and abided by this system their entire life. So we don't even know it any other way. But let's just talk about real quick, because this is not how things always were. We used to have 10 days of the week. We used to have all sorts of different types of week and month arrangements, you know, depending on the civilization that was present here at a specific geographic location on this planet at a specific given time, which would have been an age of a zodiacal constellation. So now we're transitioning to the age of Aquarius, you know, that type of stuff. Let's get to talking just a little bit about this Earth Week here. So, you know, just kind of diving straight into it, you know, this here is where we start the week every week, right? So we got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for our 7 days of the week here. So the first day of the week is Sunday, right? So we're talking about the planets that rule each day of the week. So obviously Sunday is going to be Sunday. So, you know, this is a big day for everyone. Part of the reason for all the stress and you know, poor health and confusion going on this planet is because people aren't understanding the planetary rulerships of the days of the week, why we have a 7-day week in the first place. You know, not every day is the same. And definitely, you damn sure shouldn't be doing a Monday through Friday and then Saturday and Sunday off type of thing. So we're just going to talk about the essences of the days here because of the planets. And with Sunday being the first day of the week, it's all about expression, right? Conscious awareness, expression of your conscious awareness, and of ultimately of your consciousness, which the sun represents. It represents your conscious light body of your soul. So this is what Sunday is all about. This is why, you know, Sunday is around the world considered a sacred day, because, you know, the realm we're living in, we're living up underneath the sun. So, of course, this is going to be the day that, you know, holy day and all these types of things, all these religions consider it a holy day because the religions are teaching you to worship the sun. That's a whole nother video. But basically, that's what represents Sunday. That's why they call it Sunday, literally. And that's why you go to church on Sunday, because they call Jesus the Son, who was birthed out of the Virgin Mary, which is really the Virgin Maiden, aka Virgo. So the sun that our solar system, you know, is up under emerged out of the Virgo constellation some thousands, you know, probably not thousands, probably way longer ago. Some, you know, many ages ago. Let's just keep it there. So, you know, talking about, so we got Sunday, that basically is all about expression, depending on where we are in the travel at the time, the transits of the day. So, you know, for me, I'm a Taurus, born on the cusp of Aries. So that's a very strong, powerful, very headstrong type of energy. For my personal sun, I can dive deeper into it, you know, but talking about what would basically, represent today type of thing is, you know, we have Sun in Pisces today, conjunct Mercury retrograde and Neptune. So that's a much more dreamlike, illusory, creative and imagination, mutable water type of sun, versus me, I'd be cardinal fire, fixed earth on the cusp there. So that's a whole different energy. So you got to dig the energy that the sun is in at the moment, the sign in the house, and the fixed stars and things like that. But, you know, each Sunday is different, basically. You know, next Sunday, I think the sun will be going into Aries. Actually, no, it's still going to be in Pisces, but then after that, I'll be going into Aries, so it depends on the day. So that's basically, you know, the Sunday type of thing comes from. So this is a day that we should be expressing ourselves, and depending on what you've been working on, which we're going to get to the other days of the week, which like Saturday, where it's a great day to work on things. Sunday is the day you should be expressing yourself, and it sheds light on your situation and on you. Really, that's what the sun represents. So let's move on from that so we can get through this video and then get to some more fun topics. We got the next day after Sunday, everyone knows, is Monday, aka Moon Day. So sun ruling Sunday, moon ruling Moon Day. So this is one of the biggest, conspiracies, if you will, against each and every one of us, because we bought into the fact that, Monday's the worst day of the week, and this is the day that sucks. You got to start your work week, when Monday is supposed to be the exact opposite of that. Monday, if there's any day of the week that should be your most important off day, it should be Monday, because this is the day that you tend to your moon, you tend to your feminine side, your subconscious, your yin. These are the days. It's not like Sunday. It's masculine, driving, sun type of energy, conscious awareness. This is subconscious awareness and more of a yin, less of a yang. Definitely more of a yin, depending on, like I said, the travel at the moment. So for me, I don't really want to use myself as an example that much. But I'll just use the day as an example. We have Moon in Gemini right now, conjunct Aldebaran, actually, Archangel Michael. So today, the Moon Day, today's not Moon Day, it's Wednesday. So so say it was Monday today and the moon was in Gemini, it would be a very intellectually stimulating type of day. It'd probably be the type of day where you stay home, but you're in contact with a lot of people who are stimulating you intellectually via thoughts and communication, which is ultimately a Mercury type of deal, which is the ruler of Gemini. So, but the moon representing the very subconscious and basically living in and absorbing and soaking in everything that world has to offer. So today's moon being in Gemini, that's mutable air, which is representing being mutable and adaptable to your own and others' ways of thinking and communicating. So that's Gemini, the twins, right? So that's where the moon is now. So today's not Monday, so it's not the best example, but Monday is the day you need to be taking care of yourself. Your moon represents your needs. So the sun would be our wants. Your sun sign, say you're an Aries, your sun sign is, and your sun is giving you a very ego strong, very headstrong type of energy, very fiery, cardinal fire, spark of creation, and very electric type of energy there. But when it comes to the moon, this is our needs. So we don't have a choice here. This is what we're going to be feeling, and if we don't understand what's going on, then we're just going to be potentially acting and reacting really. What it is reacting based off of these feelings and these emotions, based off of the travel we're in currently, and it could wreak havoc on you, depending on what signs you are, what energies you have. But just kind of talking about the day of Moon Day in general. So Moon Day, aka Monday, is a very important day to do what you need. So if you need to sleep, take a break, sleep, get a massage, do, whatever you're into. Take an Epsom salt bath, whatever you need to do to rest and relax, smoke some weed, do some yoga, whatever your thing is, a combination of different things, might be a good day for some type of food medicine, some type of plant medicine. It might be a great day to bust out the bone broth with the Shilajit tar and all sorts of different things. Do what you need to do to heal and what is really the most necessary on Monday. So that's what Monday represents. So it's not the day to be super yang and go to work and bust your fucking ass, it's not the day for that. It's so not the day for that. So that's one of the biggest ways in which we do things backwards right now in 2019 in our society here in America. Retarded shit. So that's Monday, aka Moon Day. So the common theme so far is that it depends on the astral travel at the moment, right? So it depends on where the planets are. That's going to dictate the energy of the day. But it's not always going to tell you everything. Really, we just got to focus on the planets on their own before we even consider the placements and alignments that they have or their current transits. So after we get to the sun and the moon, we get past the sun and the moon, our luminaries, right? So Sunday, Moon Day. Now we're on to Tuesday, which is Mars Day. So this is the day that Mars has much of Mars basically rules us on this day on Tuesday. I'm not super well researched to where I can, just point things out left and right on a left brain type of perspective. But I know for a fact that many wars, if not damn near every war, definitely a lot of the big wars, were started on a Tuesday. It makes sense. Mars being that warlike, aggressive type, willpower and warlike energy type of planet there, ruling Aries and Scorpio. You don't mess with either of those unless you want to get fucked up. So that's how it goes. Ask me if you don't already know. So, got a new beanie finally. It's kind of cool. Little 7 chakras, lava stone, little turquoise and hematite, Taurus bull, and a little scorpion yin yang. We got a lot of good stuff going on in here, everyone. Also got archangels over here now. Other sorts of good stuff. We'll be getting all sorts of cool stuff, man. But so that's Tuesday, right? So Tuesday, depending on where Mars is at the moment, that's going to determine what type of energy signature basically we're going to be dealing with, that Mars will be playing out through. But Mars, being our passions, motivations, desires, willpower, warlike energy, anything having to do with energy, powerful force of an energy, aggression. This is where Mars is also the natural ruler of men. So as far as Mars and Venus go, like Sun and the Moon, right? Sun and the Moon, yang yin. Mars and Venus, yang yin. So Mars would be the yang, ruling men, natural ruler of men. Venus would be the yin, natural ruler of women. But we're not onto Venus yet. We're still on Mars here. So this is a very passionate, motivated day. So it's a great day to get shit done, is on Tuesday. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are going to be the best days to get shit done. So let's move on to Wednesday. I think that's good enough for Mars for now. Sunday, all expression. Moon day, all relaxation and that type of thing. And then Tuesdays, back to work, motivation, passion, desire. Can play out in introverted and extroverted ways, all sorts of yin and yang polarities. But just talking about that as a whole. On to Wednesday, which is the current day, which is probably the best day for me to be making this video. But when I make the transits video, I'll explain how it's actually could be the worst day to make this video, with the current placement of Mercury retrograde about to conjunct the Sun and conjuncting Neptune in Pisces, where Mercury is fallen and in detriment. By far, Mercury's most debilitated placement, and so that's another video, that's another story. But it's not for another day, it's for today for sure. So we got to get to Mercury, which is the day, rules Wednesday. This is the day I was born, and I'm ruled by Mercury, so fat hella coincidence. Same with, some other people I know too. Really interesting. So Mercury rules Wednesday. So this is the day of intellectuality, of left brain thinking and communicating. This is the day to really, work on your shit from an intellectual perspective, from a higher perspective, from your higher chakras, like your throat chakra and your third eye chakra, and ultimately the crown as well. Mercury is great for thinking and communicating. That's what Mercury represents. And so that's what Wednesday is really all about. You get the spark of motivation, of creativity from Tuesday, after you relax on Moon Day, after you expressed yourself fully on Sunday. Relax Moon Day, and you get that passion back, that force, that spark on Tuesday, right? You get your shit, you open up your book again, you start writing, doing your thing. Wednesday is the day you probably write the most chapters. Wednesday is the heart of the week, right? It's right in the middle. So it's really the day. It could go in any, depending on what you're involved in your life, it could go in any way. It could go in any way. It could play out in many different ways. But, just thinking about, depending on the person, really it's just going to be a lot of more of the heavy duty day when it comes to thinking, when it comes to, using your mental capacity and things like that. Mercury ruling Gemini and Virgo, very, very intellectual signs. Mercury is a very air-like element with the thinking and communicating modality, so, and theme. So that's what Wednesday is about there. So Wednesday, you can't just stay home on Wednesday, You could do that on Tuesday. You could definitely do that on Monday. You could probably do it on Sunday too. But Wednesday is really not the day for that, man. I mean, you could do it, whatever. But it's probably going to bite you in the ass, because you're going to get to the next Wednesday and you're going to say, damn, I was out the game this last Wednesday. What happened, man? Then you might say to yourself, oh, shit, it was the Mercury retrograde. Or you might not get there. Who knows? But That's Wednesday, baby. Right in the middle of the week. Get your shit done on Wednesday. Call your home. Actually, yeah, it's Wednesday today. I got a big rehearsal tonight. I got to call some people and network and set up some lessons here. It's a day to think and communicate. Yeah, for sure, man. So set your shit up. I know that's what I got to do today. You know, network, do your whole thing. That's what Wednesday's all about. So, moving on to Thursday, the natural polar opposite of Wednesday. You get to bounce back from that hump day with a very abundance themed Thursday, which is, as we already know, would be Jupiter. So Thursday is ruled by Jupiter, or Jupiter rules Thursday, whatever you want to damn say. And what's up, little dudes? And I'm checking out the little animals, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna stay focused. So Thursday is Jupiter. So Jupiter and Mercury really play out opposite polarities. Mercury is the left brain, thinking and communicating. Jupiter is the right brain, which is representing higher knowledge and wisdom. And so it also deals with abundance. So, you know, like honestly, Mercury and Jupiter is one of my favorite examples of left brain versus right brain. But that's really just from our perspective, you know. Mercury and Jupiter probably wouldn't give a fuck about that if you asked them. They'd say, what the hell, man? But, you know, affecting us. That's what we're talking about in this video, is our Earth Week and why it's 7 days. Why the system we're currently up under is a 7-day week. You know, we got the 7-day theory from Tupac, the Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati, the 7-day theory. You know, it's crazy, man. It's 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 11 all day long. So trying to stay focused so this video doesn't end up being 20 minutes. Thursday, yeah, so this is the day where, you know, you learn your shit on Thursday. The higher levels of wisdom and knowledge and things like that come in on Thursday. So you might reach a higher, after really working your ass off and testing your mental and intellectual capacity on Wednesday. Thursday is the day where you get to perhaps reap emotional benefits from this. You know, like just for one example, just knowing you put your work in on Wednesday and knowing that you did the amount of thinking and communicating that was necessary, so you can relax a little bit more on Thursday. Not really relaxed, you're still working, but it's more of a spiritual, it's more of a philosophical type of work rather than an intellectual. Wednesday is an intellectual day, you know, do your debates, write your books, whatever. Thursday is the day you're probably going to be meditating more and you know, seeing it from basically a different perspective, the complete opposite perspective. You're catching more of the philosophical side of it. So, I think that might be enough for Thursday. For me, it's like Thursdays go fast a lot of the times. It depends, man. It depends. Any day of the week can go fast. Really depends on the day. So basically Tuesday, if you haven't caught the gist already, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are those are 3 days in a row where you're going to be getting the most work done in a lot of ways. You're you know, you don't have to be slaving away, but they're days to be working on things. You know, we've already been over it. Tuesdays more of the day where you work on your passion, motivations, energetic, perhaps aggressive and warlike energies. You know, you might be really motivated to you know, prove someone wrong. That could be a thing. On Tuesday, you work on that on Tuesday. Wednesday is the day that you put in your intellectual work and you think and communicate. You know, you network, you call up your squad. You know, the people you're working with, your clients, anyone like that. You are in the office on Wednesday. You're working your ass off. You're using your mind. You're thinking. You're using your left brain like a motherfucker. Wish I could talk, man. It's that Mercury retrograde. And Pisces, man, it's crazy, man. God. Okay, so now, and then Thursday is the day you kind of sit back and receive the higher knowledge and wisdom and abundance from kind of what you were doing Tuesday, Wednesday, planting those seeds and working on it, truly, you know, following through with the mental situation. Thursday is the day you get to the spiritual and philosophical side of it. So, you know, a lot of performances go on Thursday. You know, I can say as a musician, a lot of times I'm resting you know, at least most of the day Monday. Tuesday, usually on day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are usually on days. By the time it's Thursday, it's more like, you know, it's performance time. And if you're not performing, if you're not gigging, then you're going out to catch someone or something like that, you know. So Thursday is about the time you kind of can start to yield more and kind of sit back and receive that abundance. You know, if you put in the proper work, planted the right seeds, and developed and all that type of thing. So I want to move on a little bit because I want to finish up this video. So Thursday, so that's the deal with that. Friday is the day you get to again, and it might be a day to rest again because Friday is ruled by Venus here, as you can see. So Friday's the day to, so you know, everyone loves Friday, man. You know, it's a hit or miss whether your favorite day of the week is Friday or Saturday. For definitely damn near everyone I've been around my whole life and grown up with, and you know, that type of thing. And you know, so Friday is the real day of love and appreciation and value in relationships, right? What do people do on Friday? They take each other out on dates, you know, they hang out, do Netflix and chill, you know, what the hell do people, they do what they love, man. If you're a musician like me, you might be out playing a gig or going out to see a musician you really want to see. You know, that's what you're going to be doing on Friday. You're not going to be, you know, chances are you're not going to be doing something you hate to do. And if you are, then that really sucks. Friday is not a good day for that. You know, a better day to do that would be Saturday or Tuesday. But we'll get there because Friday, you know, it's not necessarily all about relaxing and chilling, you know, but that's what if there's any day to do it, it's going to be Friday besides Monday and Friday, right? So Monday you're kind of off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday you on for show, you doing your different things. And then Friday, you kind of back, kind of relaxing a little bit more. It's definitely a more yin, feminine type of day. So you kind of can sit back and receive some of the benefits that you worked for during the week, perhaps, if you did it right. That's what Friday's going to be more about. You know, it's going to be a time, you know, people like to go out and get hammered and, you know, do their drinking, their smoking, you know, whatever the hell, you know, drugs people are into doing or whatever, that type of thing. People go out and do these things on Friday. Whatever they're interested in, people, whatever it is you're into, that you like to look forward to, you save it for Friday most times. And it's not just like what people do naturally, it's how things actually work in society. How many concerts and big events that people want to catch, and you know, TV shows and all that kind of thing. Friday is like the prime spot. Friday night, you know, it's all about Friday night, right? So Friday night, you know, it's supposed to be a time for lovemaking the entire day of Friday, but really Friday night for sure. You know, once you get that nighttime, so you get that that more moon rulership, so it's very feminine, it's double feminine, Venus and moon. So Friday's a great day for lovemaking. Definitely. So I think that's pretty good for Friday. You know, you kind of wait till the end of the week, which is Friday, to really do what you're excited for, and it just kind of naturally happens that way. And then you bounce back on Saturday because Saturday is quote unquote a day off, right? But this is hilarious. So here's another one of the big backwards parts. Besides Monday, okay, so here's like the two biggest things about how we're doing it wrong, and that leads to the confusion that we are up under here in our current living situation in 2019 here in America, or just, you know, I guess the world in general, pretty much applies to everyone, is that Monday, you know, we're supposed to be taking care of ourselves, doing exactly what we need to do, which is, you know, more yin and yielding. But instead, we decide that's the day we're going to start the freaking work week and go balls to the wall and, you know, force ourselves to wake up early and hate life, basically, right? So there's the first way you're attacked. Second way is Saturday. They tell you that's the best day to do whatever the fuck you want, right? You know, just who cares? It's Saturday. Saturn Day. Saturn is ruling Saturday, and Saturn does not give a fuck about your pleasure and your frolic and your fun. That was your Friday deal, or maybe your Sunday or Monday type of deal, not your Saturday type of deal. So this is one of the biggest things too. Saturday, and it's not like everyone's doing this wrong, it's a huge conspiracy or anything, but it, you know, so Saturday, so Saturn is ruling Saturday. So Saturn's all about achieving boundaries and restrictions and stabilizing things so that we can have a stable structure, basically. So that's what Saturn is all about. And so this is what Saturn Day is all about. So Saturn ruling Saturday. This is the day we're supposed to contribute to and work toward creating more structure, boundaries, and restrictions and stabilizing things in our life. So this is the day when, like say you're writing a book and earlier in the week, Moon Day, you really felt out, you took that time you needed for yourself to really meditate and go within, ask yourself what you need and really just become more at peace with yourself, the world you live in, and your current situation, your real spiritual authentic being. This is what you did Monday. Tuesday, you said, shit, I got to start this whole new chapter. You're very motivated, passionate. And it might have been a chapter on opposing something else. It's a war. It could have been a warlike type of energy. Wednesday is the day you wrote that chapter after you planned it out, the blueprint on Tuesday. Wednesday, you wrote that shit. Thursday, you proofread it and you said, oh, I did this shit all wrong. I gotta, this paragraph, got to flip it with this one and that type of thing. That's Thursday. Friday, you sat back and you said, hell yeah, I'm really starting to dig this shit, man. I'm doing a good job. Saturday is the day that you pick it up again and you say, okay, so where do I have to go next? What's next for me to move forward in the most stable way possible, the most structurally sound way possible, right? All these S words, all this Saturday shit. All right, man. So that's the Earth week. Don't do the stupid, the stupid conspiracy bullshit. Don't be up under that shit like most of society is. Don't just follow the conventional bullshit and hate life. Take heed to these kinds of things. I'm not saying I have all the answers and blah blah blah. Even though I pretty much do. Dig this shit. It's real shit. And, Saturn Day. I mean, they literally just took the N out, bro. Sunday, they didn't even edit that shit. Monday, they took the O out. They took one O out. Tuesday, I don't know where the hell that shit came from. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, who knows, man? That's some alien shit. Man, I'm probably contradicting myself to a lot of viewers right now, but basically, it's all spirit. We are no thing. Everything is no thing, and that's what it is, baby. It's crazy, man. That's the true, authentic essence of what is spirit. It's the space. It's the location, right? So it's not the light. It's not the love. Okay, now I'm getting into other topics, so we'll save these for another video. Think I'm going to hopefully get to a transit video right after this, the current transits of the day, because, boy, it's crazy right now. But hopefully this helped you guys dig the Earth Week a little bit and understand the current system or paradigm or whatever the hell you want to call it that we're under. It doesn't matter who you are, you have to know this shit and adhere to it because it's a 7-day work week. You're going to be doing it wrong or you're going to be doing it right. And if you're, the more I started to look at things from this type of perspective and understand the rulerships of the planets for every day of the week and why we have a 7-day week instead of like 10 days or 9 days or some whole other system, right? This was important for me to learn. So it's not like, it's nothing to stress over. It's something to take heed to and to look toward, to understand, overstand, innerstand, and outerstand more so that you can make the most of every week, make these energies and these planets work for you, and pimp that shit out, baby. Okay, man. You know what? I'm going to wrap this up because this video turned into a pretty long little thing. I really want to put up more videos. So hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope this was helpful to you. And we're going to get back to you in the next video. Until then, peace and love and namaste to the soul family, subconscious community. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Talk to you in the next video. It's Nick from Full Moon Fallen Astro Topics. Peace.